Folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country, the Gibson Miller Band. I did Stone Cold Country yesterday, and now I've got another one by them. And that song was fun. It was a blast. It was my first exposure to them. And this one is an Offer Her Heart Can't Refuse, and it was requested by Saremile. And I'm wearing my Sopranos hat because an offer your heart can't refuse. Those of you who are in the mob movies understand the reference. But I went to school with James Gandolfini. He was at Rutgers when I was there. And his sisters were there as well. But yeah, he's a Jersey guy. I'm a Jersey guy, the whole thing. Let's see what this song is about. An offer her heart can't refuse. Let's see what the dude's bringing to the table. Oh, this is different than Stone Cold Country. I think your brother requested this, sir.
Tells her to never trust again.
Right.
Burned by broken promises, she feels sure she'll never mend. But somewhere deep inside of her is a heart that longs to dance.
Yeah.
If it takes the rest of my life, I'll make her take that chance. She don't believe that gold on her finger and wedding bells in June is all it takes to make her dreams come true.
Wait. Is he married to her already in this song? Or is that just the generic? She doesn't believe that a ring on her finger and wedding bells in June, would make her want to dance again. Maybe we'll find out.
She wants a love that lasts forever. So all I gotta do is make her an offer her heart can't refuse. Now she loves me, that much she'll confess.
Okay.
But how can she be sure I'll treat her better than the rest?
Yeah.
She's almost convinced that in the long run she'll lose. But her eyes beg for an offer her heart can't refuse.
Gonna take time.
She don't believe that gold on her finger, wedding bells in June is all it takes to make her dreams come true.
Yeah.
She wants a love that lasts forever. So all I've got to do is make her an offer her heart can't refuse. I'll just make her an offer her heart can't refuse.
Oh, there's a lot in that song I could talk about. There's a risk to life. There's a risk to everything we do. And there's a risk to life in things that we just do by ourselves. Not everything works out, as we know. And then you add another person to the mix in a relationship, and the two dynamic worlds coming together, and you don't know if it's going to last, if it's going to work. It starts out hot, heavy, beautiful, wonderful, but you don't know if it's going to stay. You don't know what kind of staying power, what kind of loyalty the other person has. And that's why it's so beautiful when I see marriages that work, that last a lifetime. Mine didn't, and so I know experientially what it's like then to have trust issues. And it's not just trust issues in the other person, it's trusting your own judgment. Then you begin to wonder, like, wow, what kind of a picker am I? How did I pick these people? How do I know? And you don't until you get into it. And then, and here he wants to be the guy that makes her heart dance again, because that's what she wants. He sees it in her eyes. And it's just going to take time to where she can learn to trust a bit. But, when you've gone through a divorce or any painful breakup, it's always in your mind on some level that, this could end too. And it just takes a number of years of being together where you get to trust more. Let's put it that way. That's hard being human, because we also become aware of our own mortality, and we have ideas about what that means. And so even in a very happy marriage, one of you is going to go first usually. So there's a poignancy to it, and you want that relationship though. And then after you've been through a breakup, it can break down your walls to where you can see what you yourself sow into a relationship that may not work for the other person. Maybe you're bossy, maybe you're over the top, maybe you're too weak, maybe you're too agreeable, maybe you're bored, maybe you're you don't work out at all and you don't care what you look like. Whatever, a lot of things can happen in life that make you less appealing to the other person. And the things that are within your control, you want to see them so you can address them and at least be aware of them in your next relationship. I know people will get into rebound relationships and, somebody's paying attention to you and they're making you feel good. It just feels, oh, great, because your prior relationship ended for a reason and you weren't getting that in that relationship. But you really need time away from a relationship to figure out who you are, where you need to change, take that personal inventory so that in your next relationship, you can be what you want to be in that relationship for that person. So instead of thinking, what can I get out of this next relationship? It's like, what can I bring to this relationship that's healthy, that's good, that'll contribute good things to the relationship? And how can I be aware of my proclivities, my things that could annoy or hurt another person, and just sort of like dial them back? So, and that awareness takes some time after a hardcore breakup. So, Saremile, yeah, I think you said this one or the prior Gibson Miller one song. Your brother had something to do with reminding you of it or something. So I wanted to make sure he got a little shout out here, because you did make a point of saying that in your request, in your Venmo request, I think it was. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song. And it was a simple song, and it was a pretty song. And the number that popped into my head was an 8.8, because it is a song about trust and fear. And how do you know going into the next relationship or two or three? And if your relationships keep failing, you've also got to look at yourself. Say, what, it's me, oh Lord, on some of this stuff. It's got to be. And then maybe you just have to pick a better guy. Be more patient to scout them out, so to speak. So, or whatever. So there it is. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.